Now, I want to introduce you to somebody of recent I've just met, and I've got a most fantastic admiration for Chris Jones here. Hi, Chris, how are you doing?
Not
you
so
well
bad.
enough? Good. And the reason why I've got this admiration for him is because he's a barn pot. Not just a barn pot because he rides motorcycles wildly or anything like that, or likes an ale or two. No, nothing to do with that. The reason being is many moons ago we had a bit of a misfortune. That's right? And you lost your leg.
Yep.
But it's not stopped you, has it?
No, not at all.
No, in fact, I think it's done something to you. It's made you even wilder and more enthusiastic because you've got 4 bikes, all altered to suit you and your disability. Although disability might not be the right word because it's not a hindrance to you anymore. You just do everything that everybody else does.
I try my best to.
You do. So tell us a bit about it. First of all, just go back a little bit. How long ago was it you had your misfortune then?
It's 5.5 years now.
Yeah.
Sometime after the accident, I decided that I'd try and see what I could do with the bikes. So I thought about adapting them and sort of went from there.
Do you find it stops you doing anything at all or not?
Not really on the bikes.
On the bikes, yeah.
It's really a case of you always have to have it in the back of your mind, especially when you're turning right at a junction.
Yeah.
Because you obviously can't get your foot down.
No, you can't. No.
So you'll go over.
And I've noticed when you're riding your bikes, we've seen you riding your Spondon, for example. Yeah, I'm right, Spondon. The man has built a performance street fighter, for goodness sake, and adapted that to suit. You have to sort of like jump it into gear quick. You have to kick the gear lever quick and put your foot down.
Yeah. Put the false leg on first, and then you have to do a little dance on the bike to get it into first gear. It's quite easy once you've done it a few times. So
not only is it you can ride a bike, it's not stop you dancing as well.
No.
But then on the road when you're travelling, there is absolutely no problem then. Completely just riding a bike as anybody else would do.
No problem.
Apart from, and those out there who ride a bike will understand, using your back brake.
Yep.
So what have you done to adapt this back brake problem then?
Well, I've gone various ways around it.
Yeah.
On the different bikes. Each one's done differently to suit each way the bikes
Yeah, because you've got
ridden.
4 bikes, and all 4 bikes have been altered differently. The Spondon, this is a fantastic creation, which I know you've built. Was this therapy for you, this, building the Spondon?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. Understandably so.
It gave me something to do over a long period of time.
When you would have been normally, well, I suppose normally you'd be sat there twiddling your thumbs and
right,
brooding over your disability. But tell me a bit about your off-road bike, because I mean, riding a road bike is one thing. Riding a bike like a Spondon with performance, power and everything, especially a street fighter like this, is another thing. But riding an off-road, I have enough trouble riding an off-road bike, and I've got both legs. So how do you get on with that?
Well, the off-road bike, again, has got a different type of adaptation on it, and that one's adapted. It's got again on the handlebars. It's got a Honda VTR 1000, and that's a clutch assembly.
Right, because on the left-hand side of a
handlebars.
VTR 1000 would normally be a hydraulic clutch.
That's right.
Yeah. So you've adapted what will be a clutch assembly into a brake.
And then put a brake hose all the way to the back brake on that.
Yeah.
I've been on a list with the National Association of Bikers with Disabilities, and if people in this area have this particular problem with an above-knee amputation, I'm one of the people that they can be given the number if they wish to ride a bike again. They can be given my number and I can tell them how to go about it.
Excellent.
I've also met lads at the local limb centre who've wanted to ride again and didn't think they could, and I've managed to help some of them out.
Well, when they see you riding something like your Spondon or a CBR or something like that, they must think, right, well, if he can do it, I can do it.
Well, it's just a case of putting your mind to it, really.
Yeah. Well, I think it's absolutely brilliant, the fact that you've got off your backside, gone ahead and done what you've done, achieved an awful lot, and obviously applied it to other people who need your outside assistance. So really, if you guys are out there and you've got yourself a bit of a disability and you feel that there's a big barrier in riding a bike again, having had your misfortunes, Chris is a good example, and more to the point, he will help you sort it out, and so are the people at NABD, the Association for the Bikers with Disability. You can always get hold of us lot at Two Wheels, and we will put you in touch with Chris, and he can help you out. Chris, I wish you all the best.